Oh, got echo. I freaked out there, guys. We're all good, I think, now. All right, I'm going to add an Aspen here, and hopefully she can tell me what we're doing better. How's it going, Aspen? Is the audio working now?
Well, this one should be. Is it?
Yes. All right, excellent. All right, yeah, I panicked because I had another window opened up. Just got to get used to doing the live streams here, I guess, just for the chat purposes. So,
well, that's all right, as long as my phone works when I have to show my build.
Yes, no, I'm sure it'll work. All right, everybody, thank you for joining. Brick and Brood here, and this is the first of my Lord of the Rings builds, and I have one of my good friends here, Aspen, joining me. How you doing tonight?
Good.
Excellent. Yeah, so Aspen and I met coming up to 3 years now almost. I don't know if it's exactly 3 years yet, but it was over, coming up to 3 years at least, I would think. Would you say 2020?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, before spring, I think, but sometime after Christmas.
I reckon start of 2020, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Who we got here in the chat? Rebecca, good to see you here. Snowlena said hi a lot earlier there. That's awesome. Paul, Parkdale Playboy, what's going on? Tanjam, appreciate you guys stopping in here today. Real excited here. So I've been acquiring a bunch of Lord of the Rings sets over the last few months, I would say, near the end of the year. My one plan was to try to get as many of the sets that was possible and then kind of gift it to myself for Christmas. And so kind of odd, I suppose. But I mean, as a Lego collector, you buy lots of sets and you have a backlog. So it's basically just a glorified backlog I've just been holding on to of these Lord of the Rings sets. And this thing's incredible here. We got the Council of Elrond here, the Council of Elrond. And Rebecca in the chat there, she actually made a very large Rivendell display that she's going to be displaying at Brickvention. And
there's a disclaimer that she's asked me to specifically say so that no one gets in trouble. It's actually a rebrickable design by Lego MOC.
Yes. Fair enough.
And she has done that. He has these instructions up on rebrickable. You can go have a look. It's awesome.
All right. Yeah, Tanner was warning me earlier that there's a lot of brown in the Lord of the Rings sets, the brittle brown. So to be very careful. I don't know.
That was my first breakage in the Hobbit set.
No.
Yep.
Was there a point that they kind of reworked their formula for the brown? Do you know? Like, is this like an older version of the brown that's more brittle, or is this just as brittle as the brown that comes out today? That's a question for Tanner.
No idea. Yeah, let's ask the resident guru knowledge bank. But I'm finding that the dark red and even some of the light bluish gray in some of the newer sets for me are creaking quite a lot.
Yeah, they're scary. You know what? I buy a lot of obviously I buy a lot of sets and I buy a lot of parts off Bricklink, and every once in a while, if I have something right here, maybe they send the parts all stacked on top of each other. Here, look at this. So I bought a bunch of these 4x4 plates, and they stack them all on top of each other like that.
Yeah,
I've had 4x4 brown plates stacked, not like this. They did it luckily. I mean, it still didn't work out because I broke a few. I got a graveyard over there. They kind of went back and forth, so you could kind of get one of the edges. But it saves space. But really, like for the brown at least, it was a lot of them broke. I didn't end up.
I had a whole lot of 1x1 tiles break, but I think it was.
Oh yes,
I think it was red. I think it was dark red in something just recently, and it was really frustrating.
Oh my gosh! Here, actually, I got a bunch right here. Just. Yeah, it's really ridiculous. Look at all these pieces here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I got even just regular tan pieces. Some of them broke on me.
Yeah, no,
but yeah, let's look at all that. Even this was the worst. I was doing a not rebrickable. I was doing a build of the Ghost, and it was one of the last pieces is this brown chair that goes in the turret where you put Zeb.
Yep.
And it broke on me right when I was about to finish it. So that was pretty brutal there. Another thing that's pretty brutal here is my charger for my laptop is not here.
Well, that's not handy.
Not at all. I didn't want to quite get into it quite yet, but maybe might be a good time to start looking at your build just to.
Well, that's what I was thinking. What I was going to do though is leave here and then see if I can get it just on my phone, so we don't have any of that feedback.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
And the camera wasn't working before. It did, and then it didn't. So I'm going to go. Sure. I'm going to try and join on my phone, and if not, I'll be back on here. So I'll see everyone in a minute.
All right, sounds good. I'll hold down the fort. Hope my laptop doesn't die on me here. 12%. I'll be good here for a while. All right, everybody. So let's get this cracked open. I got really hardcore into Lego around 2020. 2017, 2020, I guess, is when I really got hardcore. Obviously, this room is when the city started to be built. But I think 2017, I think it was one of the big sets we built was the Ninjago Destiny's Bounty with my son. So we've been liking Lego for a long time here, but I never got any of the Lord of the Rings sets. And I decided at one point I decided I wasn't going to get into them because they were retired. Retired Lego sets are expensive, and I didn't want to get into that. But here I am today. This actual set I picked up for about, I think, $80 Canadian, which is pretty good. And I just broke the seal there if you guys saw that. Should we just jump over the chat, make sure I'm not missing anybody? I appreciate everybody who jumped in here. We got here, Brick Girl, Moira, how you doing this evening? Appreciate you stopping in here. I'm just getting to it right now. Yeah, that's awful. He's probably talking about the brown. Hey, Brick Monkey, that's awesome. Great to see you come by here. Appreciate it. So this is my first Lord of the Rings set that I'm actually opening up. I have the Hobbit Unexpected Gathering, like the Hobbiton set. And I also have the big one, Tower of Orthanc. Got that one used, and I got the whatever it's called, the Gathering as well used. So this, you guys just witnessed me opening my very first brand new unboxed Lord of the Rings set. And got some pretty cool stickers here. We got the Eye of Sauron there. Nice instructions. I've been warned to be very careful with the brown by Tanner earlier. And let's go back and see if, no, she's not here yet. So that's okay. So let me just mute this 1 second real quick. All right, so I opened up the plastic. We got the Lego out here now. And, that's cool. Look, we got Gimli's helmet in a plastic wrap there. I see some of the rings. Very cool. All right. Wow, this is awesome. All right, so, cool. Even look at Gimli's beard. Very neat. All right, so in my entire collection here of the 10 sets, I think the only minifigure that I'm not going to be having in my collection that I'm really going to be missing out on is Éomer, I think. Not Éomer. Yeah, is it Éomer? No. The horse rider, the cousin who ended up leaving with all like the 2,000 horsemen and then coming back. Oh, I know exactly who is going to know who that is. Aspen's going to know who his name is. Hey, Aspen.
You talking about Éomer or Faramir?
Éomer. And maybe I said it right then. Yeah, the horse rider.
Yeah, both of them were, but probably Éomer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I reckon.
Are they all from
He
Australia?
was banished.
Okay. Yes.
I'm
yes.
not touching anything because I'm going to kick myself off or something. So
All
I will
right.
touch nothing while I'm on here. And then
Fair
when we're
enough.
done, I'm going to go back to the computer. So I don't even know where to start. It's not fully clipped together. So forgive any gaps and stuff. Anyway, I'll just start with my favorite bit. This is my
That's
TARDIS.
awesome. Maybe I'll give you, if I can give you the full screen here. I don't, although you're on the portrait, this might be the best view for the portrait.
Does that make a difference?
No, it didn't switch over for some reason. That's fine.
Okay,
No,
that'll do.
you get to see my reaction.
Yep. I can't see chat or anything, so I got my little flicker on cake.
Oh, look at this. Brixie joined in here, and Brad's here. Aomir, Brad's on it. Cynthia's there. So Carl Urban is another answer. Thanks, Tanjam. So you know what? I didn't really give you
Carl
an intro
Urban
about
is
this.
the actor.
Yes, that's his name.
Well, hang on. So there's the whole build.
Wow.
I'll just go. So
how many? So are these built on 48 by 48 or 32 by 32?
32 by 32.
All right. How many?
But some of them are in sections of 2. So I've got my little garden.
Awesome. Is that where the hobbits steal the vegetables? I guess.
Taters, precious taters.
That's awesome.
Got a wayward sheep because in New Zealand, literally Hobbiton is surrounded by sheep paddocks. So
cool.
That's my little homage to a sheep getting in.
Nice. That looks just like the movie. This is incredible.
Yeah, it didn't have Gollum, obviously, and there's a tiny little ring hidden down there.
Ooh, in the water. Oh, that's incredible. That looks awesome inside the water there. Good job.
There we go. I couldn't print stickers, so I literally just had to put like little paper signs on. You probably can't really tell. This is Sam's house.
Nice.
And we've got Bilbo's house up here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that looks incredible. I have the small, I have it's a good set, like the regular Lego set. But
well, that's what I started with. And then little barrel, firework dragon. And he sort of goes round the back.
That part
I didn't light up.
Amazing.
I didn't light up the pantry, but I lit up just in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the little mosaic on the back. That's a nice touch. Oh, never mind. We're looking inside still.
Oh, and go back inside. If I've got enough parts, I'm going to try and put a chair right there.
Okay.
And then you have to have the pantry. But I didn't light that up. That was a bit awkward. So there's the Fellowship walking up the hill.
Yeah. No, that's very iconic to the movies for sure.
Yeah.
Brixie says Samwise can do anything.
Thank you, Jordan. I've got a little window in the side.
I wonder if I can click on this here. Oh, no, it's not working. Tanner's also saying you should be proud of this Aspen.
Thank you, Tanner.
And
oh, we lost Andrew. I don't know if everyone lost Andrew or if it's just me. And I can't see any chat, so I'm just going to keep showing this until he comes back. Anyone who wants to see a bit of behind the scenes, this is how I did the roof. And if anyone wants to see more stuff, if I'm even still on here. We've definitely lost Andrew. In a minute, I'm going to go over to the computer and see what's going on. And then I have my shelves of Lord of the Rings, but not very well lit up.
I'm having an issue with my camera here now.
There you go.
I apologize about that. I got so excited watching Aspen's Hobbiton set there that I I totally messed up there.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if I'm still on or there's people there because I can't see. So I've just been showing stuff.
No, you're doing amazing.
So this is the one you're going to do, or you're doing right now. Yes, I have bad lighting in here. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Wait till you get to the one with Smaug. He's awesome.
There we go. I'm on now. I didn't have my camera for a while there, guys. I apologize about that. Once again, getting used to the streaming thing here. I'm going to blame it on having a bunch of kids, but it was just, it was me. I was downloading a show upstairs, and I left my laptop thing up there. Oh, here we go. With the mother load.
Well, I wasn't showing you. I was showing everyone. I didn't show you, Andrew. Yes. This is my favorite of Sauron.
That's incredible. Yeah. The builder of that, I ended up building his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Those are incredible.
Yep. I can't remember his name, but this is my favorite rebrickable. Yeah, this one's pretty cool too, the helmet, but
that's awesome. At Brick World Chicago, there was a few really cool builds with helmets. I mean, and I think there was a really cool Sauron. There was a really, really cool Pennywise. It was really creepy.
That's where I put my Eiffel Tower because that's the only place it'll fit.
That's awesome.
I have no other space.
No,
but anyway.
That city's incredible. I love the water there too, and the dragon.
If Eric's watching, Easy Craftsman, look how good Ninjago is, mate.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
He just won't bite. That's my favorite section. Anyway,
he doesn't like Ninjago, or just.
Oh no, he does. He just probably doesn't like the price of it. Oh, and there's the Muppet stand, which I think is cool. Again, lighting's really bad, but. All right, I'm gonna log out of this one and then come back to the computer.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's incredible. Oh, look at that build. That's awesome. Jordan was just showing that off on his channel. He's going to be building that one soon.
Yeah, and then I think it's the same person that did this Looney Tunes. And I'm a little bit not sure what I'm going to do now because this Disney one, if the new CMFs.
Yep, it's going to fill up.
All the Disney. Where am I going to put that? This is already full.
That's true.
Anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to log out of here and join again in a sec.
All right, sounds good. All right, everybody. I am so sorry about that once again. That was, well, it is what it is, I guess, you know. I can say that I've built Gimli now. Oh, let me just push them together a bit more. There he goes. Tight fit. Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, so I got to get going on this build. I was hoping to build this in the while I had Aspen on here with me, but I guess one thing's kind of led to another now. All right, so what's going on in the chat here? Oh yeah, been waiting to. Oh yeah, the Muppet stand's a good one. Very good idea. I would build that if I were you. And that's what she said. Very good. I've been watching a lot of The Office lately, so yeah, that's a good line right there. What do you think's better? Doing the I like to do the landscape view like this, but we're a little bit bigger when we do the portrait. Let's do landscape. Let's see more of my.
I like
Lego
landscape because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like to be right in front of the screen.
Sure. Oh man. So you're going to be showing that off in this weekend at Brickbench. Is that correct?
Yep, I'm heading down Thursday, so not tomorrow, the next day, and bump in is Thursday. Convention day is Friday, and Saturday and Sunday is the public.
Ooh.
Who was Jordan influenced by for what?
I think the for the stand for
the
the
Muppet.
minifigs. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, they're really cool. It's such a nice way to display them.
Oh, definitely.
And I mean, if you're going to they take up the same amount of space on a board. And especially the Disney one I like because you have the Disney little mini castle displayed and you can incorporate that in. So I like those.
Oh, King Oldendorf, good to see you, dude. 2:30. What a perfect time to join.
To the side. Could do that.
We got 3 continents going on here now. I love it.
All right.
I noticed in his video, the stand was... I not the stand. The water tower was, I think, black and red or something like that. Did you opt to do a white tower or?
That's for the little Looney Tunes one.
For the Looney Tunes one, yeah.
It was white that it came in. I think the rebrickable was white.
In the video I saw today, I thought it was. I thought I saw it was black and red or something like that.
It might have been. They might have changed it, but the one I did, I'm pretty sure it was white. How long have I collected? Look, Paul. Now.
Good question.
We're going to go with end of 2019. Don't judge me.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's how long I've been collecting Lego for.
That's awesome. I had somebody over at the house the other day, and I was showing them off, and they asked me how long I've been working on this, and I said, I think my first set we got around 2017, but like the first building this is probably around 2020. And hey, David, good to see you, dude.
Bad influences on each other, I think.
Oh yeah, and he's just like, since 2020, you've got all of this since 2020. I'm like, well, I mean, I've had a few things.
And before I was in the know,
yeah,
like all the Lord of the Rings sets, half the Ninjago, all that sort of stuff was obviously bought aftermarket.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know better. I did find the cheapest price still because I always do that, but I didn't know what was worth what. I just went and bought stuff.
No, that's the way to do it. With this set, actually, no, my collection of Lord of the Rings, the last 10 that I just bought at the end of the year there, it started off with me parting out Gandalf's Visit. I think that's what it's called, Gandalf's Visit. And it wasn't very big. Yeah, the little cart. So it wasn't a very big set. So I thought, okay, that must be pretty manageable. I'll start off with doing that. So I parted it out. And then I started looking at all the other sets. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I can go for this one. And then it just started snowballing from set to set. And so the only one I'm missing out on is the one with Éomer, the Battle of the Uruk-hai or Uruk-hai upgrade or no, it doesn't say.
Oh, the one that goes on Helm's Deep.
Exactly. So I have Helm's Deep. I didn't buy it new. It's used, but it's supposed to be in good condition and have all the minifigures. I'm just going to close this door.
I have everything except the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Which minifigure was that one? Sorry?
I think there were a couple. There were...
Oh.
I'd have it in a list somewhere, and I probably deleted the list, to be honest, because the price of them is obscene. So I don't need them that badly. Not for the minifigure purposes. So. But I approve your collection. I'm not upset.
Awesome.
You know, it's sort of my thing. That and Ninjago is, and all the Asian themed things is what I love.
Did you get the any of the new Chinese New Year's sets this year?
I did. I got 2 out of the 3. The money tree is not available. So look at these. These are bigger than I thought. That's not what she said. So there's that one. And I love it. Look at these little koi fish.
Yeah, that's really neat. A lot of cool pieces in that.
The details are great in this one. And this one is just beautiful, even if it's pink. It's got these little new butterfly pieces.
Yeah, were those like clouds, or those? You said those were butterfly pieces, like those little gold ones.
No, these ones. They're just.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. I was thinking of the gold, those gold things. Like it looks like a little.
Oh, the clouds.
Yeah, they are clouds. Okay.
Yep, they come in Monkey Kid, Ninjago. They come in a few sets. I'm not sure about gold though. And I got the float, which fits perfectly down my city street, which is awesome.
Bilbo, is that what you're talking about? Sorry, no. Moira said Bilbo in the chat there.
Bilbo Baggins.
Oh yes, Baggins he's cracking. Oh no, he's not cracking. Frodo's cracking.
Yes.
It's
what he said, hey?
Yeah. That's what she said or he said. All right. I don't know if this is a controversial thing. Probably not. This is him just messing around. What your favorite movie out of the trilogy, not excluding The Hobbit? Like the first trilogy, sorry.
Two Towers, maybe?
Okay. That's a good one. They're all good. There's no wrong answer. It's not like a
yeah, that's my favorite is the trilogy.
Fair enough.
They just blend together. You can't choose one. But I think Two Towers I'm more partial to. Has the best scene in it.
Which scene? I'm trying to maybe like the
I love where they light the beacons.
Yeah, that's pretty epic. That's pretty epic.
I love the bit where Aragorn's riding back after he fell into the river and the music's just rising, and then he crests the top of the hill and looks over. And I was driving to Canberra once, and it's through a lot of bushland and mountains and scenery. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I had that soundtrack on. It was years and years ago. And as I was driving up the hill, that bit of music was on. And as I crested the hill, the music peaked and an eagle was flying over the mountain, like over the top of the tree. It was absolutely perfect. Pardon?
Did you cry a little?
Look, I may have been a little emotional, as I do. But it was the perfect thing. And I love the bit where Gandalf and the army, they're on the top of the hill. And they're like to the king, like they've just crested on dawn of the 5th day.
That's goosebumps for sure.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm curious in the chat, guys. Well, also, I have to say this here. I don't know. David asks. He says, "What if he said he never watched any of the movies?" Oh my gosh. Then you're allowed to stay here still.
Look, that's okay. It's you can still stay.
Yeah. Actually,
you just have to listen to us geek out. That's fine.
I saw, Holly on Films, like she had a post today, where I don't know what Lord of the Rings set it was. I'm pretty sure it was Lord of the Rings. Sorry?
Two Towers, I agree.
Yeah, Two Towers by Jordan there. We got Return of the King by Tanjam. You know what? I'll just throw this out. Fellowship of the Ring. I've seen the Fellowship probably the most out of all of them, just because it's like you kind of start it. But it just kicks it off. It's so good, and like just knowing I don't know, just like knowing the adventure they're about to be on. I love it. It's really good.
But do you know what's great about it is that no matter how many times I watch it, I get exactly the same reaction to exactly the same parts every time. I will cry. I will get goosebumps every single time, every single scene. Doesn't matter that I know what's coming. And that is just brilliant storytelling, I think, and movie making. If something can give you that reaction time after time.
No, that's
and now I'm going to have to go watch it again, but I'm not going to. Helm's Deep and the old dude who let the arrow go.
Yeah, that's a good part. Yeah, I went to Toronto during I went to Toronto. It must have been during when the Two Towers were out, because there was at the Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM, they had a Two Towers exhibit where they had a bunch of the props and like things from the movie. So like you were like going through different scenes of like the thing, and like it was actual props, like Arwen's Arwen.
Well, Arwen or Eowyn? Which one?
Eowyn. Oh, Eowyn then. Eowyn,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Well, that's Eomer's sister.
Yeah.
Oh, and when he sees her on the battlefield, and he just, because I love Carl Urban, like, and he just, his face, and he screams, and it's all, oh my gosh, yep.
Oh no, that's good.
I love that bit.
Oh no, you're just a big Carl Urban fan, that's for sure.
Yes. Look, you know me. You know when I get nerdy over stuff.
All right.
This is how I am.
All right, we got a good question.
You know me long enough.
Two Tails is
who's my favorite Doctor Who. Cool. Well, I was going to say I've actually met Sylvester McCoy. I got a photo with him from Comic-Con a couple of years ago. So it's like, well, he's a cool doctor, but he's also Radagast. So my favorite Doctor is Tennant. Tom Baker was my first Doctor that I started with. The new series of Doctor Who or the new series of Lord of the Rings? I'm going to say Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty good. I liked it. I was a little, you know what? I think I had an open mind for the most part. But I thought overall by the middle or near the end of it, I thought they won me over. I thought it was really well done. When Mount Doom was blowing up, I was pretty pumped.
I was taking it for what it is. I went in very, very open-minded and sort of treated it like not entirely part of Lord of the Rings.
Fair enough.
If that makes sense. So I did enjoy it. I mean, nothing can annoy me enough as much as in The Hobbit where they had Tauriel, and she does not exist. So, we don't need to introduce a female character for a love interest with, a dwarf just because. She doesn't exist. She's not supposed to be there. So that sort of irritated me. But again, with a grain of salt, she's fine. She acted really well. She's a good actress. Yeah. Just doesn't exist.
She just doesn't exist. I got the Eye of Sauron here.
Excellent. Love that piece.
That's pretty cool that they add that in here. I didn't know that actually until I was looking at the box art and I actually saw it. That like they had that.
Wait till you build the tower. It's got a little. It's got the seeing eye as well. A little piece of the seeing eye stone
in the Tower of Orthanc.
Yeah, it's cool.
I have it built over there. I'm just trying to think where it is.
Or is it? Or no, I'm sure it's in there as well.
Maybe. I have this. This is pretty sick. So I bought.
They're all pretty sick. The Palantir, yes, that's it. Yeah, that one too.
That one's.
I'm sure there's one in Orthanc. I'm not going to go get it down because I'm wearing a dress, so that's not
fair enough.
Gonna work.
Yes, it's the light brick. Yeah, that's a pretty cool set. The wizard battle there. I think that'll be a fun set to build at some point here.
Yes, everyone should get all the Lord of the Rings.
I agree. I concur 100%.
I mean, Tanner's got Orthanc and my favorite set ever, which is Bag End. Like that's my favorite set. If my house was burning down, that's the one I'd grab.
And all the figures?
Well, if I could. Look, I'd probably die trying to get in that maze to actually save anything anyway. So and that's where you're stopping for now, Tanner. For now. No, probably where you're stopping. But you might buy some of the new ones. You never know.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Maddox is itching to build the Balrog brickhead.
I haven't got those yet.
Okay.
I will right away. Because I have to have them all. Like I have to have all the sets, but I don't really like brickheads. Sorry, everyone. I'm not a fan.
Nah, I'm not collecting them, but I have a bunch of them. I actually I don't regret too many Lego sets, but I really just don't think I'm gonna really want to display it that much. I got the no offense to Roadrunner. I think Roadrunner is awesome. I got the Chippendale one. Like it's just
those ones I like actually. I think.
Well, I don't know. They don't really fit my collection.
I don't know the faces, like just the eyes and nothing. as a whole, I think they're great. I think they're awesome little sets. They make great display pieces. I just, I don't need them, which is great.
No.
Anything I don't need saves me money. I don't have any more money. It's all sitting in plastic. I turned it from one sort of plastic into another. Yeah, Disney Series 3. I'm not.
Ooh, that's going to be awesome. 18 minifigures?
You're going to go and fondle them. But where am I going to put them on my stand?
You'll find a way.
I'm going to have to re-mock the mock, which I'm used to doing. It's fine.
I just pushed this brown onto it, and it kind of sounded like it was going to crack a bit.
That's it was the Warg attack, I think. I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but the one with the tree on fire, that was the one that broke for me. It was the first thing that I ever had break.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I guess it could happen. Where is this piece here? A dark brown. Okay.
Huh.
I only like certain themes of brickheads, and to Cruella. Oh yeah, that and Cruella minifigure. Yeah, I'm pumped that they're coming back with 18 minifigures, right? That's the story.
18 of the Disney ones.
Yes. So okay, I guess it's special for Disney this year, but it kind of gives hope to maybe there'll be a bigger series again in the future.
How many were in the other ones? Oh, I have to make 18 more spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, give me all the Disney. Yeah. Pretty much all Disney's good for sure.
I might have to just go further back.
Sorry?
And higher. You know how hard it was to get all that dark blue? Oh my gosh. All the Disney, Moira. All the Disney. Yes. All right, sticker time. Because, I love stickers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, which one did I do? Oh, the Chinese New Year parade was really nice. But if you don't like stickers, you're going to hate it.
Yeah, I will get that one. I'm just probably gonna wait till it goes on sale sometime. I think I love the idea of having a float going through the downtown somewhere. Actually, I'm toying around with this one area in my downtown where I have 2 ramps on either side, and so I have 2 base plates, and I have all these Chinese New Year sets, and so my thought is to kind of try to build a like a Chinese area, like a Chinese market, spot in that spot. And I eventually, pardon me?
I'm not going to say no to that.
No, for sure. No, I have a 1.5 base plate in there, but I need 2 base plates to make it work. And I might try to put a building in it or something as well. But they have really cool pieces and colors as well. So I want to have it in the city. I think it'd be kind of a cool little section.
Yes.
So, yeah.
If I had more room, I'd make a way bigger sort of Ninjago Chinese section. It feels crooked. Official Snow White set. With a minifig, not a mini doll. Excellent.
Oh, that must be new. I haven't heard of that. 18 and 2, and another 2 as well. So what do you mean 18 and another 2 as well? Like 20? Or
he means in the series 1 and 2 Disney sets.
Oh, okay.
There were 18 each.
Oh, then I'm picking that up. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, at least they kept that the same and didn't go down to 12.
Those I bought on eBay as a complete set.
Oh, that's good. I don't have the complete set of them. I have a bunch of them. I bought Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Scrooge when I went to that sale in June from Alex. You know Alex, yes.
Well, not personally.
No. It was funny. When I had him on, he's asking. He's like, "Oh, what's Aspen's Instagram? I want to add her." And I'm like, "Oh yeah,
really?
Sure. Yeah." And then but then he already had you on there after.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So I told him, and then he's like, "Oh, I already have her." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
There you go. Yeah. I feel special.
There you go, for sure. All right, I'm building the table where the One Ring sits.
Oh, I have to make 2 of these all together, not just 2. Did it tell me that at the start? It did not.
All right, so you're obviously really well versed in Lord of the Rings. I believe you've read all the books. Is that correct?
Yeah, I read those when I was in primary school.
All right, here for
And
sure.
then in high school in a weekend.
I'm more of a movie fan.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. Not a dry, dirty, wet hole.
Oh, you should do a reading of the first chapter for us.
Gosh, no one wants to hear that in this accent. No way. In a hole in the ground, mate, there lived a hobbit. Not a dry hole. Oh my god, I can't even say that. That's awful. Sorry, everyone. That was really offensive to the ears.
Oh, that's all good.
And there was so much they didn't actually, well, they couldn't, but there's so many characters and things they didn't put in the movie.
Sure.
And again, because I'd read the books when they first came out, I was very nervous because being some of my favorite books and things, I thought, well, they're either going to do a really good job or they're going to butcher it and I'm going to hate it. But from the first scenes up on the hill, I was, this was cool. I actually have a full-size replica of Aragorn's sword hanging on my wall.
That's cool. My brother-in-law has a sword, but I don't think it's like a full replica of it. But that's
oh, it's
cool.
huge. I have to duck down to hold it up because it put a little hole in my roof when I first got it. And like, oops, that's a little big.
That's awesome. That's so
it
cool.
is. It took me. My mother got it for me, and one of my exes, the kid's dad, wouldn't let me put it up anywhere. So I had to stay under the bed for a while. And as soon as that ended, I'm like, the first thing I did was I'm putting my sword up.
That's funny. Who was it? Thomas just had a post the other day where he had a Star Trek some sort of art he was putting up, and he was commenting how he wasn't able to display it before and how now he can display it anything he wants. So just like,
see, the trick is to find someone that lets you put your stuff where you want to put it.
Look at
with
this.
a happy medium.
Look
yes, perfect. Look at you.
Exactly.
There is hope.
Yes,
there is hope for people.
Definitely. So I got my space down here, and it all stays down here for the most part, all the Lego. Although I am told that the basement is basically mine to have free reign, and I haven't put any Lego in the TV room yet. I have ideas for a few different IKEA shelves.
If I had more room, I have seen so many great displays for things. There was this sort of octagonal type looking wall display of all the helmets, and it had I can't remember what was in the middle, and then it was like on each little box display was a helmet, and it went around something in the middle. I can't remember, but it looked really cool. I'm like, if I had wall spaces, I can't even hang a soaker up.
Oh.
So I can't do any more art. I've got my art limit, but that's only lack of space.
Fair enough. Yeah, you definitely have some pretty nice art pieces there as far as Lego goes and whatnot.
Yep, I like the rebrickable, that KCZZD or whatever her name is, who does all the mosaics.
Oh my gosh! You know what, Brad?
That's the one that did more. Yeah. So I had to, and basically that's just swapped over from the actual Sith set.
That's awesome. I have the Ultimate Darth Vader, and I have the 3 other Vader, Maul, and Kylo Ren built, and I've been thinking about taking them apart and doing the alternate, like doing the Anakin build from that person. You know, like the ultimate. Oh, you don't like that idea? Oh no.
No, you can. I can't stand Anakin. I cannot. I think he is the worst actor. The punsy. He's sort of like Luke Skywalker. No offense, Mark Hamill, but punsy little whiny actor, and he's awful. I don't like it.
Fair enough.
But you can do that. I would make the big Maul, but I don't have anywhere to put it.
The Maul's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I would because I already have the Ultimate Vader made. I just thought it'd be easier to just do the Anakin beside him. But if I could,
Yeah, I think that would look good because you've got the two, the good and the bad.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. In an ideal world, I would like to do all of them. The ones where it's
All
like
four.
Maul and Obi-Wan. That would be cool.
Yep.
But that person started doing Lord of the Rings, and that's getting me pretty excited.
Yeah, don't. Tanner showed me goddamn Gandalf, and I can't do it. I can't fit. No, I can't do it.
It's a lot.
I don't want to see. Are there other ones? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me at all.
Yeah, no, it's I made a comment saying like, "Oh, this is awesome. I'd like to do that." And someone was talking about how expensive it would be to do the entire fellowship. And it's like, yeah, you're right. Don't bring me back to reality here. It'd be cool though. And space wise, it would be a lot of space as well.
Do you know what? I'd take something down. Not those. I don't have room for. I don't have any room for the fellowship. Maybe I could stick it under my carport and just put like a wire protective barrier on it or something, and no one can.
Elvis art is yes. The Elvis.
Have you tried parting it out, Rebecca, and seeing how much it would come to? Oh, it's still available though, isn't it?
Yep. I think Elvis art. You can buy Elvis art still. Yep. The Batman one seems to be a lot of cool colors for that person. They do a lot of cool sets with the Batman.
Yeah.
But
I don't
think
like tiles. I don't like the look of tiles.
No.
Okay. I like a little bit of texture. Oops.
All right, so I got bag one complete here. We got bag one. We got Bilbo, not Bilbo. Why am I saying Bilbo? Frodo, and Gimli here.
Yes.
They gave me three rings. I got a lot of rings here to go.
Yeah, I know. I've got heaps of rings.
All right, so I'm gonna open this bag here, and I'm gonna ask you a question about a YouTuber. 1 second.
Don't leave me in charge. That's not okay. I'm not cut out for this.
So yeah, I was mentioning earlier you've read like all the books. Obviously, you said you read them a long time ago when you were younger. I've spent hours listening to this one dude's YouTube channel. He's called what is it called? Nerd of the Rings. Have you heard of him?
Oh, you know, but he sounds cool. Cool name.
Oh, he's awesome, and he posts videos all the time, and it's got thousands of views, and it's a pretty popular channel. So it's called Nerd of the Rings, and he breaks down everything. It's awesome. It goes through all the histories, and the first video, it was the Balrog, because I wanted to know more about the Balrog a bit, when I wanted to do some of the art and stuff, and it's a pretty cool video. They're like 10 to 20 minute videos, but it's really well done. And I don't know where he talks about where he gets his art from, but they're really well done videos. And if you're a Lord of the Rings fans, Nerd of the Rings, really good to tell you the history about what's like about Middle Earth, I guess, basically.
Well, I didn't get through like the Silmarillion and all those other ones. I have them all, nearly all of them, but it's a hard read, man. Yeah. I've
heard that about it. It's the same author, obviously. So is it just like dense? Like it's just lots of like history? Is that why? Or
I can't remember. I haven't looked at it for like 20 years, probably.
Okay.
It's probably the names and things too. Like so many weird names that unless you know how to pronounce it, you struggle.
Sure.
And I love this. There's an author, and I'm having Stephen Donaldson, and he writes like the White Gold Wielder series, and I love those. And he has, I'm pretty sure it's him, a few others do. They have pronunciations in the back of the book. Like a few books I have, this is how you say the name that they've created or wrote or whatever. And I like that because at least you know how to say it. You're not making up some weird stuff. And then I half listened to an audio version of it one time, and the person reading the audio version was saying it a totally different way than the actual way you were supposed to say it. It's like, dude, if you can't get that right, like, no, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah, that's tough. I just finished building Elrond and Arwen here.
Yep.
It's Arwen, right? With an R, right?
That one is Arwen.
Yeah.
Yes.
There she goes. All right, so here they are. I don't know if I'll try not to focus on me.
Yeah,
there we go. Anyways, they're really well done. These, I feel like I saw a video once where someone was, I don't remember who, but they were talking about minifigures and like going through the different series and like what minifigures had the most kind of details. And I feel like they were saying the Lord of the Rings minifigures were one of the best minifigure sets because like each figure had a lot of detail. I'm not sure about Pirates of the Caribbean might have had a good details too, but I think that I think Lord of the Rings is supposed to have like, as far as minifigures go, like a lot of collectible figures.
I have a Captain Jack Sparrow now. I bought him. He's
Nice.
pretty cool. But I didn't get any of the other ones. I probably would have if I'd have been collecting back then. I definitely think that's a theme I would have gone with.
Oh, hey, Emily. Thanks for stopping by. We got bag 1 done here on the Council of Elrond here. And Aspen took us for a little tour of her amazing Hobbiton build that she'll be displaying at Brickvention.
Technical difficulties included?
Yes, you missed it. My laptop died on me. Luckily, it was right when Aspen was doing her show, so it was perfect. She was
I just kept going, hoping for the best.
Yeah, I jumped on my phone, but because my computer was like the main person doing the broadcast, my phone couldn't jump in until my computer said it was okay. So I was like, darn. So I couldn't win.
That's right. Trying to even get mine to have camera and mic and stuff was
nice.
Tricky, but it worked.
Yeah. It worked. We got through it. And if anything, it was more interesting, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's been around a bit, and yeah, I'm looking forward to. I mean, I've seen it displayed in your house there, but I think you're gonna have a lot of fun taking it out to the and showing it off. Will this be the? No, this is not the first time, is it? You're taking it out in public?
No, it's not. It'll be the second, but it's the biggest one
for sure
in the Southern Hemisphere. So
in the Southern Hemisphere, no pressure. Yeah, I was going through there.
I just want to take when it's all clipped together and attached properly, and I've got all the tiles in, so you don't see the gaps down the middle. Then I think that will be cool, and I'll take a proper sort of video of it when it's set up there. I'm only doing this one, Emily, because you probably want to ask Andrew. He's got more access to all the good stuff.
I wish. I'm going to go to Chicago for sure. That's the big one. And
you just look up your calendar as to what major events are happening in your life, and I'm sure there's a convention within a few days of it, and you'll be like, "Oh yes, let's go to this one."
Pretty much. We'll see. I'm definitely going to Chicago. I'm hopeful to go for 3 nights. I think I can squeeze out 3 nights. I'm hopeful for that.
Is it on the fridge? Is it on the fridge? It's really big lettering.
Oh, no, I've been dropping hints and saying that, and like just kind of like out of nowhere, I'll just be like, "Hey, so Chicago, a lot of people are going for like five nights, but I'm thinking just like 3 nights is going to be good." Hey there, Kate.
You should have said, "Hey, Kate." Hey, baby number 2 could be coming at Chicago. We don't know. Like
Baby number 2. You remember number 6? Like
well, new baby 2. Like
fair enough. Our baby, yeah. Fair enough.
No, post knowing us baby. How's that? Because
Yeah,
you had
sure.
the other ones
You can
already.
put that. Yeah. No, I think is baby number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I got you. I didn't see Tanjam's message. I thought you were just saying that.
No.
Yeah. No.
No, I would not bring that up. That was Tanner.
No, the only big event happening before. No big events happening before Chicago. After Chicago getting married. Woo! So, this is interesting. Oh no, I would say it's a white arch. I feel like a big one. I feel like you see a lot of light gray ones. Huh.
It has great pieces. They have great pieces. They're great sets. What I'd love to. I mean, they are all great, but they're shoved on my shelf, so you sort of lose that. It'd be nice to build them into little dioramas properly, but I would feel like I don't know, like it's not fully correct and intact then. It's not the set because I've changed it if I do that. So I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like to keep things for the most part, I like to keep things as original as possible. I mean, adding some upgrades obviously is always cool and doesn't hurt, obviously. But on some things, I like to try to keep them as original as possible. But
yeah,
it's all good.
Depends which set. Like Shang-Chi Dragon, I stuck in the middle of my Ninjago, and I love him there. So I don't mind modifying like that. But yeah, I just don't know about Lord of the Rings yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Somebody that was selling a Mines of Moria set had a custom like Mines of Moria, like he had I think he had a 48 by 48 plate, and he had a bunch of rocks around it. And
yeah, that one's awkward to put together because it's sections and it doesn't really clip very well. So
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, the one
it does
have
on the shelf, but for moving and stuff, yeah. It's a good one. So
I'm getting near to ending this, or not. I'm getting near to finishing this set here. I'm just trying to think if I have any more questions before I go here. So
yeah, especially if you're going to be doing them when I'm back at work and I won't get to see the rest of your series.
Yeah, well, I'll figure out a good time for you there.
You'll have to pick my brain in advance. Well, you do a good time for you, obviously. I'm the minority here.
Yeah, well, that's all good. No, I'm the minority. Yeah, fair enough. It's coming up to 2:00 there in the afternoon.
Yep.
Here.
What about? Really want to stay? He won't do 5 days. Well, he doesn't have to do 5 days.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Well, I didn't know. Did Emily come down there with her husband? I didn't meet him if he did. Emily said, I heard she said she wasn't going to be making it this year, but yeah, just don't go for 5 days.
Yeah, but then which 3 are the best days? Like you feel like you missed out because it's
Friday.
So big, everyone's doing stuff.
Friday is probably one of the best days. I think Friday was my first day there, and Saturday was great. I'm not saying Saturday wasn't bad, they were all good days. Don't get me wrong, but I think actually you know what? I'm taking it all back. Nighttime's the best because the convention's only open for 5 hours.
I'm so jealous you have that. We're not allowed to do that, OH&S.
Oh, it's incredible. Like to be able to walk around at pretty much 24 hours a day and see all these amazing builds and see all these cool people hanging out. And it was fantastic. I'm looking forward to it again. And so I'm hopeful for 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights. That should hold me over. And it's anybody that can make it, I recommend heading over to Chicago. I already have my spot booked, but I don't have a room booked yet or an official build. I booked a thing to show, but I haven't whatever it's called officially. I think there's levels to there's levels to the game. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to signing up for it. I think.
He has to be the dad full time. Well,
Yes. Yes, there is that. Oh, he has to be the dad full time. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are probably the best 3 days. So, yeah. Those are the nights I'll be there, I think, for sure. Thursday night. I got there early on the Friday morning before. Oh, Wednesday night? I will never be able to make that. But I do believe it. I think Tanner will be there early. And I think, did Eric? No, Eric didn't go. Yeah, Eric was there. Jeez, what I'm talking about. Eric went early last year, too, I think. I was jealous of those guys. Hey there, Brian. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm working on the Council of Elrond here, and Aspen's here, and she showed off one of her amazing builds that she did custom.
The little monkey ride.
So, I'm glad I was able to catch you before you had to pack it all up.
Yep. You're lucky that you mentioned it because.
Yeah. Oh, you're about to do it yesterday, possibly, or earlier this morning?
Potentially, yes. Yep. I
Yes.
finished the tree. That's why. So.
Oh, I'm picking Kevin up at the airport around 2 or 3. Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, and like no one's hiring a party plane to come get me. I don't know about this. Just do a loop.
Rick Slopes. Okay.
Hey, Eric. We were just talking about you with your ears burning.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, his ears definitely must have been burning. We're just talking about a great time.
Or he was watching without commenting, like, I'm not going to tell anyone I'm here.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, no.
I wish you all win the lottery. Like, win all the lotteries.
Definitely.
Yes.
Owning a house is definitely a lot. Yes, there's no doubt about that. Running it, keeping it together, kids, keeping it clean. Holy smokes, that's
Lego.
Impossible. Always somebody.
Having room. Hey, I nearly cleared my couch so I can sit on it again.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, this is. If I ever have visitors, this is where they're going to sit in my Lego room because
then they'd have a place to sit.
Up at the bench.
That's awesome. Trying to think here.
He remembered you. No, he remembered. He just wasn't sure which day you went.
No, I was saying how you were earlier. How you got there early, and I was jealous of it. I remember, but yes. No,
it's going to be fun for you all this year.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great time meeting everybody, meeting the crew. And Aspen, fine this year. I'll let you off the hook. But how about 2024? You're gonna be flying down?
You want to grow a money tree for me? Then yeah, fabulous. Right. Let's
go. It's the money tree is on back order right now. I'll let you know when.
Yeah, I know it's not. I don't think it's available here either. It went straight to back order. But apparently, it doesn't work if you buy it yourself. It's like, well, that's no good. Who's going to buy it for me? Yeah, I'll just drop this money. You can pick it up. So it's not technically me giving you money and you go buy it for me, but it's not my money. You just found it on the ground. So that counts. I think that's a loophole.
I'll buy you one. You buy me one.
Fabulous. There you go. I reckon that would work.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're comparable in like extortion prices. So, it'll be all right.
Nice.
We'll be there Thursday to Sunday. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing you there on Thursday. I hope to be there on Thursday this year as well, Eric.
I mean, if you all leave now, you'll make it by Friday to Brickvention.
That's true.
Just saying.
I definitely
You
want
might
to.
you definitely wouldn't be married when you got home, but well, you're not married technically anyway.
I
So
just
there's a
want to say
loophole.
that. No, I think
It's
this
okay.
would be the time to get away with it.
You'll still be okay. We'll just bring everybody. Bring them all.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. It seems fair.
If I won the lottery, I'd buy a bigger house, but with no gardens. See, here's my problem. I don't want to live near neighbors specifically. I would like to be a little bit more remote. But to be remote, you have lots of lawn around you and grass and stuff to mow. And I don't want that either.
No,
and I
no
can't
one
live in a big concrete thing. So I don't want any outside, but I want a big inside so I can actually have double my, like I'd love, half my modulars are now on tables and you know, cupboards and the other word that I can't think of, shelves. That's it. Because I can't fit it in the city anymore.
Oh, geez.
And I'd love to be able to fit them all and be able to access it properly instead of I can't get to the middle. Oh, someone posted in our Brickvention group this morning, will there be step ladders available for the little people who can't reach the middle of the table? Or do we have to bring our own?
Oh,
the
awesome.
comment section was hilarious, but it's like, yeah, BYO, or even if you're allowed to, maybe you're not allowed to stand on things.
There's a show called Bricks in the Six, and that's like Toronto's version of the of like a Lego convention, and so I'm signed up for that one as well. I don't know what.
Yeah, Moira and Brad were talking about that.
Yeah, I'm assuming Brad's gonna go. Did Moira talk about possibly going, or is she just talking?
Oh, she wants to. She's just trying to convince the other half.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I believe it's right out of the airport area.
Eric, I'll protect you from the spiders. Yeah. And I'm arachnophobic. So that's how much you're my friend, that I would take a spider for you.
Eric's video.
I prefer a snake, but yeah, you won't see any spiders. There's no spiders in Melbourne.
That sounds like I just watched an American Tail. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Where they're like, there's no K-Cam guy.
Is that the cartoon? That's a cartoon, isn't it? Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Somewhere out there.
Yeah, they say there's no cats in America. But were there cats in America?
Yeah.
So you're saying there's no spiders in Australia?
No, in Melbourne, just for Brickvention, you know.
All right, fair enough.
Follow the spiders. Why is it always the spiders? Why can't it be follow the butterflies? Yeah, all right, look. I have a few fandoms and I quite know them off by heart. So
no, I can tell.
I think in quotes and movie and song lyrics. People can say something and I'll go to song lyrics or movie quotes or something. But you literally quoted "Follow the Spiders," which is wrong.
I'm gonna say Eric's video on the postcard of the Australian postcard at the very end, where he throws all the spiders on it.
Yeah,
that was good.
I want to get the little I want to get the CMF with the little koala, and I think I'd put the koala on the tree on the postcard. But I'm going to need to get 3 of those because I need 2 koalas for my animal collection because you have to have 2 of everything. And then, yeah. Thank you very much, Cam Guy. I'm here for the next however long before Andrew boots us off.
Yeah, no, we're coming up to closing time here, I think. I just finished the set here. It looks real incredible.
It is beautiful.
This is gonna look great. I don't have a really nice place to display it, so I am gonna have to buy a new display shelf or something, some sort of system, just for this one.
And that's exactly what you do. When people ask, what do you do when you run out of space? The answer is you buy a new shelf.
Good day there, Mayo. Thanks for stopping by.
Have you done the little play feature in there yet?
Not yet. I'm just about to give it a. Should I put somebody on it, maybe, or Gimli? I suppose, eh?
Maybe.
Doesn't he hit it with his axe and get shot back?
Yep. Well, he's breaks?
That's what I
Does he
saw
have-
in the movie. I didn't read it in a book, but I saw it in the
I'm having
movie.
a blank now. That's bad.
Here we go. So I just, oh no, the power of Sauron. It's too strong. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings movies were amazing.
Yep.
As a fan, I definitely recommend checking out that Nerd of the Rings dude, because he really breaks down like all the different characters. Like each episode will be like, there'll be an episode on Arwen, there'll be an episode on Gimli, there'll be an episode on Bilbo, there'll be an episode on Gandalf, the Blue Wizards, and he just breaks down all of the history, and it's like maybe compares it to the movie. Pardon me?
The 5-Istari wizards.
Yes, definitely. And it was really interesting watching him during the when the new series came out, because there's a lot of like speculating who was who and what was going to happen and like all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of interesting. But
and it wasn't entirely accurate anyway, so you were guessing in the first place.
Oh no, for sure. Just guessing.
Although I do feel a little bit like, I feel a little dirty that I sort of quite liked Sauron.
Yeah, I bet you a lot of women did.
Ew, no, that's damn it.
Okay, so did you think he was always Sauron, or do you think at some point Sauron took over that guy?
I have no idea.
All right,
I don't know.
Fair enough.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of questions you're going to dive into if you start watching that dude's videos. Because that's
Damn
what
it. I'm going to ponder that all day. I'm going to go Google some
no,
stuff.
because they were saying that they're thinking maybe.
What do you think?
I want to believe that he was a good guy at one point.
Was Sauron? I mean, he had to have been born at some point. Was he a good at the start? I don't know. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna mess up some of the facts. I don't want to try to act like I know what I'm talking about with regards to that. But there definitely is a Sauron video. It's really good. It talks about that, and it goes through different ages. Like the third age is the last one, I think that they.
Yeah, because it was all the ages were a little out with, Gandalf didn't quite appear then.
Yeah. Just trying to think here. Okay, I'm gonna show off a couple things before I take it off here. That I've worked on here. I want to. Where did I put it? Oh, of course, I want to show something off I completely buried.
Here's one I didn't prepare earlier.
Oh, I'm working on this completely non-Lord of the Rings set here. So this is going to be butting up to the side of Ninjago.
Oh, this is your Ninjago thing. Yes.
Oh, yes, for sure. So this is going to butt up to the side of Ninjago. I'm going to have a subway system going on right here. My road will be going above it to my bridge, which is behind me. Right there. And it's going to be awesome. I don't know. I have the space. I might actually, for fun, put a track underneath it and like just make like a fake subway system. It's not going to be linked anywhere else, but like maybe have it just kind of like end and make it look like
It'll look like it.
But that also might be a project for the future. I think I'm just going to do the outside, and then later, if I want to do more interior work, I'll jump on that. But that's what I got working on right now. After I've got the train track finished around the city, the next move is getting my
still here, Eric. Did you hear that? Ninjago area. Did you see that night? Look in the background there.
Oh yeah, I got the train going right through it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
That's wicked.
And if I decide to get the docks in the future, if it only at a reasonable price.
You don't have the docks.
No, don't have the docks.
I don't know if we can be friends now.
Sorry.
Eric's pushing it, and now there's two of you.
I have the Temple of Air-Jitsu though, and I'm going to build it into my mountain, and it's going to have a little stream going down. So I'm going to be having that still.
If I had two, I'd love to enclose it and actually have a full temple on something. But that one's hard to get. Cool. And it's expensive now. But I love that.
That would definitely be cool. Yes. So, all
All right, Aspen. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with me here and sharing your build that you have there.
Well, you had me at Lord of the Rings, so.
Yes, no, Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I have a bunch of Lord of the Rings sets. That's set 1 of 10. Or set 1 of 10. So I have 9 more sets. I'm planning on building. I'm hopefully going to I'm planning on doing them all live.
And then it'll be the Hobbit series.
Well, you know what? I said 10 Lord of the Rings sets, and I think 2 of them might be technically from The Hobbit. I have the Witch King one, or not the Witch King. Sorry, the what's the one with the it glows in the dark?
Yeah, I think it's the Witch King.
Yeah, the Witch King battle.
Yeah.
So that's a Hobbit set.
Yep.
And then I also have the small, the riddles, or the one with that you
Riddles
had.
of the Ring.
Riddles
Yeah,
of the
with
Ring.
Gollum. Yes.
Yeah, so that one's Hobbit as well. So technically, I got a couple Hobbit sets mixed in there.
That's all right. I have all the theme. It's all one thing.
Actually, here, this is actually pretty neat. Sorry, so my road doesn't line up with my bridge the way I have it, because I want to make a mountain, and if I make the bridge straight with my road where it is right now, it's going to run into it. Anyways, long story short, I built this piece right here, and it is going to be my like kind of a little zigzag to stretch my road out about 6 or 7 studs. Yeah.
Bretsky, yes, he does. He does want the docks.
Does he have the docks? I didn't know that he had it.
I don't know. Yes.
Yes, there you go. I got the security lock. You're right. Easy.
I can't even try and do the accent. I try and throw your voice like, yes, I want the docks.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Let me know when your birthday is, Easy. Maybe you'll get one for your birthday.
If I had security.
Oh, it's Bretsky Packed. Man, Bretsky Packed is the best kind of pack you could possibly get, because he put them in order as you build the set. So you get the same experience as opening bag 1, bag 2. The very first time I met up with Bretsky, he sold me the it's right over there, the Darth Vader castle, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was all put in by bag piece or by pieces, or sorry, it was all bagged. However, I might have lost it when I was building it. That's never been the case with any other set. There was one piece missing in the entire set. He says it wasn't his fault. It was all packed, but it might have been like 99.999% complete, not 100%.
I still call that good.
No, I'm just messing with him. But I did have it was the smallest piece ever. I had to replace, and he was confident it was my fault, not his. Yeah, your fault. Yeah, definitely. There it is. He's confident, 100%. So
hey, he might just send you 10 pieces at a time.
Yeah.
Like the first step, if you're a good boy, you get 10 more. Here's another 10. Maybe by Chicago, you'll have all of the docks.
You know, I gotta thank Bretsky for a lot. He's one of my best Lego dudes, because he drove my bridge down to Chicago for me. I stayed with him in Chicago together, and we went to it was the grand opening January 2nd, at least in the Toronto area, for the Lego store, and I was about 15-20 minutes later than I said I was going to be, and he saved me a spot, and I just got right in there. And for sure, if I would have been waiting like another half hour, an hour maybe. It's crazy. Maybe I've never been to an opening like that before. There was hundreds of people.
It's so cool that you're all like, so many of you are close together. A secret.
Yeah.
Oh, I so read that wrong. I read that as massage. I'm thinking, I don't want to know about your secret massages.
Secret underwater massage. Oh my gosh.
That's a whole other show.
Yeah, that line got quick real fast, or got real large quick. I was really surprised.
That's what she
so I see all these people going to the whatever they're called, Lego release days online a lot, and I've never been a part of one, and so I finally got to be a part of one. And luckily, Bretsky was there, because I had a good excuse. I was at Dave Chappelle the night before, so I was up late.
That's not an excuse.
I was, and I wasn't feeling very well. Poor excuse.
Yeah. Where's your
Truly.
commitment?
All
I mean,
right.
when my grandma was a child, she walked through the snow to get to the Lego store opening. No.
At least for sure here in Canada. What's the big weather thing in just the heat, I guess, in Australia?
What big weather heat thing?
No, in Canada we get the big snowstorms is our big weather thing. So in
We get
Australia,
heat waves and bushfires, I guess.
yeah, bushfires. That's no good.
We do have snow here. I've just never seen it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't normally deal with crowds on release day. I'm about 2 hours away from a Lego store, and there's 3 of them plus a Discovery Center, all like in one. I mean, within about 40 minutes of each other in Toronto. So,
so you literally do like the day trip and just hit them all up.
Oh yeah, I've gone. I don't know if I've done
Said
3
by
in one
people
day.
who do dodgy things, Eric. That's people who say stuff like that. It's because they've done stuff they shouldn't be doing.
Oh, good to know, Bretsky. Freezing rain tonight. That's not a good thing either. What happens in Chicago stays in Chicago. Oh my gosh, don't let actually be seeing that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Said by people doing dodgy stuff, mate.
Oh man, it's so fun. Anyways, and we have snow in Tasmania. Awesome. You know what?
Well, yeah, I do live like less than an hour away from the snow. I just don't go there.
When I was in California there last year, we were going through we were in the desert, and in the desert there's mountains that has snow on the caps, like in the summer. Like we were in we drove through what's it called? We drove through Palm Springs, and it was like 100 degrees, like 90 something degrees, like really hot. And like in the distance, you could see the mountains with white snow on top of it, and it was crazy to see. Yeah, I've never seen.
That'd be like a temptation. It'd be. I want to go there right now. Just stick me in that snow.
Oh, definitely. All right. Well, I had a lot of fun talking and hanging out with you tonight, and everybody else who joined us. I had a fun time building this, and I plan on building more Lord of the Rings sets and other sets as well. So hopefully,
any questions, just fire them off to me. And I'll send you the answers in advance for you.
Sounds good. Hopefully we can have some more sets in the new year here. I know we have that big $500 American one coming, which is going to be incredible.
I don't even want to know. That's going to be $1 million Australian dollars.
Yeah, totally. I know.
I'll still get it anyway. But...
Do you think that's going to be minifig scale, or do you think it's going to be micro scale like the Hogwarts castle?
I have no idea. I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me, I think, in the end.
Honestly, I almost prefer micro scale because you get still the details, the builds, but you're not trying to display it with figures in it on a shelf. I mean, I'd love to be able to see all my Lord of the Rings figures and have them all up, but if I do that, then the displays look a bit stupid as they are. So I wouldn't mind a micro scale sort of display piece, but I wouldn't mind minifig scale either. Either or.
We're not going to complain. I know that for sure. We'll be happy with it. It'd be cooler to get more, but I'm not bigger.
I still want minifigs with it, but
yes, definitely.
Like
We have to have that.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Stop talking. Otherwise, you never get on. You know me.
This is Lord of the Rings and Lego. We can keep going on this all night. All right, Easy. You're right. Take care, Mayo, Bretsky. Who else is in here? Tanner, everybody, Cam Guy, everybody who was hanging out here tonight. So
all the secret 11 people who don't comment but are watching.
Yes.
Hello. Bye, Paul.
Yes. All right, everybody. Cheers.
All right.
Have a good night.
Bye.